Faith has a new frequency. The Spirit of Huntsville. KHSPLP, Huntsville, Texas. Spirit 94.3.
All right, here we roll on April the 9th, if you can believe it is already. Whoa, that thing zoomed right into me there. Welcome in, everybody, as we get rolling here. A late start on Good Morning Huntsville, thanks to yours truly. I had some things going on this morning, and we'll joke about it later. The non-existent walking club this morning, but we do want to welcome all of you in as we get going. I believe we're on episode, what is it, Josh, 721? 722. My goodness. And you guys are still tuning in. We want to thank you here for being a part of it. Underwriting support for this program is made possible in part by Elliott's Jewelers. Their website is elliotsjewelers.com. And on this Thankful Thursday, First Baptist Church Huntsville, FBC Huntsville.org. Well, friends, we're going to jump right into it. We've got a special setup today, and I'm so thankful whenever I get text messages from a friend who has become a great friend of our program here on Good Morning Huntsville. And we love the opportunity. Anytime we can have the opportunity to have any live music here on the show, it is such a tremendous joy to do so. And I am so thankful this morning to welcome back our good friends, Miss Aimee Bobruk and Renee Gummer. Good to have you guys on, all the way from Denmark. Special trip, not for us, but we get the privilege of hearing y'all's beautiful music. Aimee, good to have you this morning.
Thank you for having us back.
You bet. Renee, good to have you as well, my friend.
Thank you. I just arrived yesterday and barely slept, so I'm a little bit, not hungover, but jet lagged.
Jet lagged, yeah.
This is the first, it'll be the first time we play on the tour here. So this
And
is
our earliest gig on the tour, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's going to be the earliest. So
And this is a special deal for us, too, because we have not had live in-studio music yet on 94.3.
All right.
So y'all are the very first ever live music on the station, and I couldn't think of anyone better to do it, Aimee, than you and Renee. So thank y'all for being here.
Well, it's kind of a first off day then, because we're coming out with this new album, and we actually haven't played much of it live before now. So this is going to be a first for those three songs that we're going to play for you.
Perfect.
Well, we're going to kick it off. The first one is Blood Halo. Our album is coming out very soon. Our duo name is 10,000 Bees, and I'd like to send this one out to Uvalde, Texas. Blood Halo. There's only so much that a desk can do. It can seat someone and hold pencils too. But it can't stop a bullet from going through. And busted wooden books will show that fates are written in a blood halo. Second period biology. My lab partner was Emily, with a blue jean jacket and pink sunbars. She was pretty cool and smart, you know. Now all she wears is a blood halo. Short pulses means code red. With my heart in my throat, I ran to the door. I could see that down the hallway, come steady and slow, was a boy in a rifle making blood halos. I got the call at 10:30. I know exactly where I was, exactly what I did. I fell to my knees and began to pray. If there's a devil, Lord, I'll trade my soul to keep her safe from the blood halo. Ooh. asking our country to do what's right. The school's a place to grow and thrive. Enough's enough, and we all know there's nothing sadder than a blood halo. Nobody should carry this weight in tow of a child lost to the blood halo.
Just absolutely beautiful, guys. You know, it's I get, as I get older, I get covered with emotion a lot more, and especially as a dad now. And I think of those poor children, those sweet, precious little babies, as y'all were singing. And I'm just thankful that you guys are here this morning, and you know, bringing up something that's very important. And I don't know. I don't have any words. I just love that. This song was beautiful. Y'all came in and sang so many times, and I love just closing my eyes and listening to y'all's voices. But this morning, it just hit a lot different, because as you were singing, I was thinking of, and we have family in that area too, and I was thinking of children, and I was thinking every time I hear things now, I think of I see my two little children and everything.
Yeah.
And just a beautiful song, and thank y'all for bringing that this morning, Aimee.
Thank you. That leads into our a little bit of our next one. Is this is a one that a beautiful song that Renee wrote. I'll let you introduce it.
Well, we kind of, you know, we've been playing for so long now and writing songs as well, and just I think last year we kind of just got more focused about writing about something that was somewhat what you yourself as a writer experience through life, but somehow conveying it to something, if not universal, then at least about something that people can relate to, which is basically emotions about something. So this here is I believe that there's very few people in the world this day that will not agree that there's a lot of noise out there, and there's a lot of turmoil.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's hard, if not, you know, also the older you get, you don't want to scream with the crowd or against the crowd. You just, man, I mean, there's so much on Facebook. If you try to argue sensibly, you know, you get attacked and so you kind of, well, we just decided to say it in a song instead. So this is what this song is about, basically, right? What is up? What is down? What is in between? What's that shadow on the wall behind the shining screens? It's everyone's opinions and everybody's fight. When I try to say my piece, the words don't come out right. So then I'll say it in a song. Ba ba ba. I'll say it in a song. There's frost along the shoreline where summer used to stay. The sun is blind to half the world while the other melts away. Everyone's an expert, but always proven wrong. I know that I should use my voice, instead I bite my tongue. So then I'll say it in a song. Everybody's shouting, they don't have anything to say. Too late for bold confessions, I was never one to be the guy that's waving flags around for all the world to see. So then I'll say it in a song. Ba ba ba. Then I'll say it in a song.
Beautiful. Man, it's hitting different today. I mean, you guys are always so great, but maybe it's like the new studio too.
It is definitely. It's not the music. Music don't really hit you that.
No, it does. I'm so thankful for you guys. Aimee, give us, we're on the radio this morning. Aimee Bobruk is joining us along with Renee Gummer. So great to have them here today. Aimee has spent a lot of time here. I mean, this was your hometown.
My home.
Yeah.
Back home.
And so back home playing. Let us know where you're going to be at. I know in town playing at Sam's and a lot going on.
As always, we at Sam's Table is one of our regular shows once, sometimes twice a year. We'll be there tonight at 6:30. I recommend reserving a table. It's always nice in the main room there. We'll be doing 2 full sets and a lot of new songs. And keep your feet tapping. And then we got some songs in this East Texas area. So even if you're not in Huntsville, we got a Navasota Friday at Hammer's Speakeasy there at the Smith Hotel, which is a beautiful historic place. Upstairs there's a little speakeasy, Western room. That's at 8:30, late night to 11. And then the next day, Saturday, my birthday.
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
You want to celebrate with me? I'll be at West Sandy Creek Winery. Outside the winery there, playing full sets there, 3 hours, I believe. And then on the 12th, we go over to Chapel Hill for the Bluebonnet Festival.
Oh, cool.
And we'll be at Grapevine on Main. So that's sweet. Then we bounce around a little bit, and we're back here on April 18th in Plantersville at Deep Roots Vineyard, another cool venue, really, really big old barn. They serve tapas and wine, and it's really cool space. And then we're doing our first time out at Livingston at the Two Creeks Crossing Resort at Swamper's Ice House. That's how we're going to close that evening on the 18th. So we got two chances to see us on April 18th.
I like the names, too, by the way. Swampers.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good old East Texas name.
It is. It's a little, they made this little sort of hobo shack looking thing outside for the stage that you sit on, like an old ice house, and then there's like a greenery with lawn chairs. It's really cool.
That's cool.
So yeah, all our shows are on our website, 10,000bees.com. It's like the number 10000. Bees.
That's new since you guys were here last, right?
I don't know, we've had it. I keep joking about a 1-800 number though. I want to see how much one of those costs to call in, make a request on our 1-800 number,
We get you one. They're like $2 a month. Not bad.
That would be fun.
Well, yeah, Aimee, one reason I love, having you guys, just your music, by the way, is so beautiful. And, when I first met you, you had came and then Renee, had joined the last couple of times. And I'm just so thankful for y'all. And I just love being able to welcome back folks that are from here. I know Huntsville still has a very special place in your heart.
Oh, yeah, it does. I have family that still lives here, and every time I'm back, I'm thrown back to, elementary, middle school, and high school days. And we walk quite a lot around the square and this area and the university. I spent one semester at SAM. So it is very close. A lot of family friends here, too, and it's a charming town. They have some lovely arts.
Mm-hmm.
And creative folks here, and small but not too small, but big enough to have a nice time and have some culture. So yeah, I love Huntsville.
And every time you come, there's always something new. Lee Jameson's been painting up the square, which is looking beautiful.
Yeah.
And I think that we're getting more, which is exciting for you guys and exciting for people like me who just who are here. We're getting more of a music scene here now with the Main Street Music Series and different things. It has become a really awesome place to be. It's always been awesome, but I love the invitation to have music coming because I grew up near Austin. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
And so it's cool to see that here in our community. It's something just to get out and enjoy and spend time with your loved ones. It's awesome.
That's good. Well, we appreciate you having live music on your radio station, because it is more of a rare thing these days than it was 15 or 20 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So it's and playing locally is, we really make it intentional in our writing to try to write songs that are relatable to, I'll just say, everyday blue collar working people. We're not trying to write power pop songs or blow you away with a country emotional, heartbreaker, but something that you can relate to. So it's nice to be on a radio station like that.
You bet.
It is very nice. Also, being a Dane, that is not what you would call a religious society at all. I've learned a lot from being so much in the States and around Aimee and her family. Even though you're not like fundamentalists or anything, but simple things like
saying grace.
Yes, saying grace.
Yeah.
And which is and the first times, a few times, 10 times maybe, I giggled because it was so weird. I mean, I've never seen it before in my life, only in film. So and also always these, little bit humor film, and it was, this is weird. So, but actually, it's nice. And right now we're in Denmark. There's this young people are starting to get married again.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of discussion about and debate about how also the papers, the media describe marriage as always like a partnership. It's not like a love thing. It's something you do because you get something in return for society, namely, you secure each other financially. And so it's been more a contract between two people, and it's always been conceived like that in Denmark, of a lot of it. But now young people, I think, due to also the turmoil in the world, are starting to get married in the church and really believing that this is the right way to go about. And that's good, because we had a lot of this more egotistic. This is the world is about me and centers around me. So it's I'm really glad to see that young people are really starting to say no. That's nice. These traditional values there. So the turmoil does bring some good with it, just to be on the positive side. But also the religion that I realize I grew up with it in my culture, but not exposed like it is in the States, and it's just a nice thing. I like that.
Aimee will probably I can't talk. I have this really weird raspy voice.
Well, you get that from walking.
It's from the walking club, yeah. Aimee will vouch for this. It's a really cool, unique culture here in East Texas. I've never experienced anything like it here, and even when I go back home to Georgetown in the Austin area, it's different. Here in East Texas, the chivalry is still alive.
Oh yeah,
that's
nice.
The open the doors for the ladies is still the yes sirs and the grace, as you said. And when I went up to Fargo and I opened the door for people, they're like, "What are you doing?" And it's not bad. It took me a while, and just like if I went to Denmark, I'm sure there's certain things that I would have to be like, "Oh, okay, well, I didn't know that," because that's not the culture. But it's really cool and unique here in Huntsville, and especially in East Texas. And Aimee knows that. I mean, she's very familiar with it.
Yeah, I get to remind Renee the chivalry.
Yeah,
Don't carry my suitcase. And open the door. That was funny though. When we first met, pretty soon after we first met, we took a road trip, and I of course was very. I assume you were interested in me. I was interested in Renee, so of course I packed more than I would ever have packed before, because I wanted to have all these different outfits, and this big suitcase, and we were loading the car at my mom's, and he took a suitcase out and put it in the car, and then I stood there at the door with my suitcase, and he was like, "You can come on," and I was just like, "Oh," and I had to haul that thing the whole suitcase.
Well,
didn't come easy at first. I was like, "Oh, Oh, that just
let me-
doesn't exist in Denmark. Like, oh, I'll just pick up my own heavy suitcase.
There's an explanation of that, which is actually more or less politeness or respect for the fact that I've grown up with that women are their own individual, beings and would like to actually handle themselves and carry themselves through life. They see it as kind of a, that you're not really respecting their what do you call that? Their
Independence.
Independence,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's good.
If you kind of take over with this, and so there was a brilliant instance where we were at Aimee and asked if we should go out and eat and dine at a place, and I said, yeah, sure, thank you. And we went out there, and then we ate, and Aimee was waiting for me to pay the bill, and I was waiting for her to pay the bill. And we just sat there for an hour, and so I looked at her, oh, what's this? And thinking about how to get out.
And at the time, I was kind of new to dating again, so I was like, I don't really know. And I remember I called a girlfriend about it afterwards. I was like, do I just assume that? She goes, and my girlfriend said, oh, if I go out on a date and, like dating now, I'll just sit there. I'll just sit as long as it takes.
See, Josh, that's what you do. You just sit,
I was
Josh.
like, okay. I was like, education.
I figured you invited me out, so that was, but I mean, it was just different cultures, basically. I mean,
I told Josh, I said, see, you just sit and wait. He shook his head. He was like, no.
Well, that's because I'm the guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay.
Yeah, see.
Things change, though. It's just they gotta. Well, we got another song for you, and I'll put a brief call out there. I have put a call out last month for I'm making a music video for this one. It's called Let Your Hair Down, and it's a song about just kind of relaxing and being in the moment in a world that is very, as we've said, noisy and busy and full of turmoil. And we decided to do a video collage. So I've put a call out to folks, friends, family on social media and in my life to send a video or a photo of just a happy or peaceful moment in your life. So if folks are listening and this song rings true to you, the info is still up on my website, or you can just email me or find me on social media, Aimee Bobruk, and send me the clip, and it just might get in our music video. So are we good to start, or should we take a little? Okay, cool.
well, I would definitely like Rob to send in the picture of him as his hiking group.
Yeah, and the walking group.
Yeah.
Well, you remember I had messaged you, and
Yeah.
and I need to follow up because I need to send you. I sent it to you in like Messenger or something, right? So
I got on there and downloaded all the ones I got on Messenger. It was really interesting. The ones I got, a lot of pets, got a lot of babies. Very few people have sent in pictures of themselves, which says something. It's usually of something else that brings them joy or peace.
I sent the one of my
And
two
there-
little ones dancing on the square.
Oh, you
here.
did send
Yeah.
one?
Yeah,
Oh, sweet.
dancing. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it is going to be interesting to see how it turns out for sure.
Oh,
So,
great. Well, that's nice.
Okay.
Well, yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3. When you wake up one day with a storm on its way, fear and anger could tear you apart. Hear the noise, feel the spin, things are quickly folding in. Step away, take a breath, let it go for a while. Let your head down, hallelujah, let it fall to my chest. Let it run across the plains in the breeze. We have seen the river flow, we have heard the thunder roll. Let your head down, hallelujah, let your head down on me.
dine without reason or rhyme. You're here one moment, then gone, and you're left all alone, facing something unknown, with nothing but memories and a broken heart. Let your head down, hallelujah, let it fall to my chest, let it run across the plains in the breeze. We have seen the river flow, we have heard the thunder roll. Let your head down, hallelujah, let your head down on me. Catch the answers in the wind, open up and let the Spirit in, let the Spirit in. Come lie with me now, things will work out somehow. Can't push the world to your will. Play your part, try your best, walk away, let it rest. Find a calm in the center where the winds don't blow. Let your head down, hallelujah, let it fall to my chest, let it run across the plains in the breeze. We have seen the river flow, we have heard the thunder roll. Let your head down, hallelujah, let your head down on me. Let your head down, hallelujah, let your head down on me.
Thank you, guys. What a blessing to have y'all in here. You know, it was just like the joy came in when y'all started. When I saw y'all outside, the joy was there. But then when y'all came in and started, there was tremendous joy. So thank y'all for being here today.
Thanks for having us. We really appreciate it, and congrats on the new space and the station.
You guys got
Things
to see
are
it.
growing.
Yeah, you guys got to see it like in the construction phase. Remember last time? And I was excited to show you. And they were like, it was just concrete and junk. And
Well, I bet next time I'll have to go through your assistant, and they'll be like, "Who are you?"
no, that won't
I've been on the show a few times. Who?
No.
I'll tell Rob.
No, you guys are welcome anytime. And I was so thankful when I got your message saying, "Hey, we'd love to come on." And I guess it was, boy, has it been a couple of years already? When you had reached out to us, I believe, a long time ago and said, "Hey, I'm just trying to get some information out about I'm coming to Huntsville. It's through Hello Huntsville."
It's not that long.
Yeah,
I think we were
that's
here
a
in
year ago.
November, or last April.
Yeah, and Aimee was here about the April before.
I think it's your fourth time, right? Third or fourth?
Yeah, we tour. We're back in general sometime in the fall, usually November, and then March, April, somewhere
Perfect.
in there. Yeah, we come, and we love to play. So
Come out tonight, right?
Yeah,
Or tonight
tonight.
at Sam's Tate. Let folks know one more time if somebody's just joining in, Aimee, about where
Yeah.
they can hear you.
yeah, we're 10,000 Bees. You can find us online at 10,000bees.com, just like the number 10,000. And we're playing tonight at Sam's Table in Huntsville, Texas at 6:30. I do recommend making a reservation if you got a few people, so to ensure your table.
Well, the food is great there,
And the
too.
food is really, really nice. Diego, the owner, he really is very personable, and they go above and beyond. The food is excellent. And we got some other shows, too, to check out on our website, coming up in Navasota and Livingston and, the East Texas area here. So Plantersville will be around, Richards, Texas. So we're here. So check out our
Swampers.
website.
Yeah. Swampers
I want to
Paradise.
I just want to create something with that brand on it now, like a T-shirt that just says Swampers. So, well, great.
Thanks for
Well,
having us.
You bet. We'll come back anytime. And again, they're playing tonight, and we appreciate Aimee and Renee. Thank y'all so much. What a blessing to have y'all in here this morning. And I'm so excited, as y'all are the first ones. I'm still excited about that, to ever do live music here on Spirit 94.3, and what a tremendous blessing this morning.
Well, thank you.
All right. Well, that will wrap up our opening segment. We wanted to make it really special. We'll take a brief break. For those of you on Spirit Radio, we're going to go back to music and programming, and Josh and I will wrap it up on social media when we come back. Make sure to follow us. If you're on the radio this morning, you can go online to YouTube. Just search for Hello Huntsville, and you'll see the remainder of the show there. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment. This is Good Morning Huntsville. Stay with us as we continue promoting and celebrating the good here in our community.
Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Hey friend, Rob Hipp here for Elliott's Jewelers. The new year is here, and what a better way to start out the new year than celebrating the moments that matter the most. And you can do that with Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville. Whether it's an engagement, an anniversary, a birthday, or maybe just a fresh start, Elliott hand selects every diamond, and he creates meaningful pieces that are designed just for you. There's no crowded showroom, no pressure, just personal attention and jewelry that tells your story. So again, start the new year with something timeless. It's Elliott's Jewelers here in Huntsville by appointment only. Book online at elliotsjewelers.com. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hi, this is Braylon. You are listening to Feel Radio. God bless you.
Everybody, welcome back as we continue on here on Good Morning Huntsville. Time now 8:42. We're going to wrap up in just a little bit. What a fun morning. I'll tell you, anytime that Aimee and Renee reach out, we always just love having them on the show, and we want to extend that invitation to anybody. We are back on the just on social media now, but we want to extend it to anybody. And maybe you're a local musician, or maybe you're not local, but you're seeing this show and you said, I'm going to be coming through Huntsville. We'd love to have you on. We always like to feature folks and highlight the positive in our community here on Hello Huntsville, and that's what this program is all about. And if we have the opportunity, we'll even put it over the FM on Spirit 94.3. Hey, do me a favor. Let me know that you're out there today. A lot of folks are commenting in, and want to say hello to our good friend Jamie Saucier from Saucier Woodworks. Always great to see you on this morning. Phyllis Dillard, Kyle Kreiner, Jennifer Augustinetti, many others also hopping on the live streams today. And our platform that we use continues to kind of dwindle out different things. I guess it's like a privacy, because I don't see a lot of those comments anymore unless I go to some of these social media pages on their own. And it's a big thank you to HMH, by the way, Huntsville Memorial Hospital, that we're able to broadcast on so many different platforms. Again, they are our streaming provider, and so I appreciate our streaming sponsor. I appreciate Huntsville Memorial Hospital and all that they do in helping us to promote the good here in our community. Joshua Harris joining us, James Beam joining us, Jim Beam joining us this morning. My buddy Dave Jacobs joining from Fargo, man. Those are my friends down up there in Fargo. Radio FM Media. Dave Jacobs was hitting the like button this morning. So big thank you to Dave, Darlene Jackson, John Montgomery, Linda Webb. My marketing teacher, Josh, from high school, was on the broadcast this morning. Can you believe that? Mr. Ariano. You ever feel like you're just a few years out of high school, but do you still call like people Mr. and Mrs.? Was that a thing in Lebanon too? Do you say that?
Yeah. In Lebanon, we have for Mr. It's Estez. And so I still call my teachers Estez. For example, if they're not married, I call them by their first name. But if they are married, we call them by their last name.
See, here it's like...
Or actually, no. Sometimes it just depends what goes with the flow.
Here we have Mrs. and Miss. And typically Mrs. is if you're married and Miss is if you're not or if you're widowed.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing for Mr. It's just straight up Mr. regardless. Well, but I still call my teachers, unless they tell me otherwise. Like my math teacher, Miss Garcia, she's like, Rob, you've been out of school like 20 years. You can call me Carol now. You know?
So, that's funny.
Yeah, so she's in. But Miss Weddick, I'll never call her Diane. It just doesn't sound right. She was my marketing teacher also. I still talk to her. I still talk to so many of my teachers, man. You ever have any teachers that you still communicate with?
Yes. I talked to Miss Mims a lot. Actually, yesterday she was texting me about something with the high school. Since I'm going to become a teacher, I think I'm going to talk to a lot of my old teachers back in Huntsville. But in Lebanon, I haven't, like, I keep up with their stories and stuff on Instagram or WhatsApp or whatever, but I don't text them or anything.
So that's your career path now, teacher, ministry type teaching. I mean, what's the Lord put on your heart? I know it's always a journey, but what are you plugged into, man? Like, what do you want to do? So
honestly, like, I feel the Lord calling me to ministry. Well, I know the Lord's calling me to ministry, because of what the Lord has put on my heart and how the Lord's been opening doors for me to be in ministry and stuff like that. And so my career path was originally criminal justice. And then I went to psychology. But
then you met me and you're like, no way. I'm just kidding.
No. I just thought, like, what is a great way to utilize my 4 years in college, for a good, like what do you call it? Degree.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be beneficial for me in ministry. And I thought of education.
Yeah.
But you don't get education for 7th through 12th unless it's a double major. And so I looked at all the double majors and mass comm was the easiest. And so I decided to do mass comm.
Yeah, but let me pause you real quick because you said it's the easiest, but you also enjoy it.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, like helping us and producing, and I'm excited because next week, should we go ahead and let the people know?
Yeah, they can know.
Next week, not only will the Mashi be here, we're going to change it from Mariachi to just the Mashi.
The Mashi.
It's got like a ring to it. The Mashi will be here not only Tuesdays and Thursdays, but this is why I need my sound device that makes cool noises. But the mariachi. I think, should we keep it the mariachi or just Mashi?
I think it's
either or.
Yeah.
Just kind of depends on the flow.
Yeah.
The Mashi will now be joining us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Most days. I told him if he needs to take off or something, go for it. I'm not super strict on that. But the Mashi will be with us most of the time. Yes, I'm excited about that, man, here on the show. At least for a little while.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited for it too. I've I love producing. And now with the new gadgets, I love.
See, that's why I was trying to butter you up, getting these cameras and stuff. So, well, it's cool, man. Well, awesome today. Again, to have Aimee Bobruk and Renee Gummer here. She was, I think, our second. We've only had a couple of musicians on this show, and I want to do it more often. I had a country singer on our show one time that was playing at Old Town Theater, and that was really cool. I forgot his name, and I should remember it. He's a great young Jack. Oh man, Jack somebody. He was really good, and Jack was with us, and I had him on before, and I've had Aimee on, and I just wanted to extend that invite. Like I said earlier, if there's anybody else out there that just is saying, man, that'd be cool to come on there and talk, I would love to have you. So come and be a part. Well, that's a weird angle there. That side view of me, Josh, is not too good, buddy, because I've got like Taylor and I were talking about this yesterday. I've got a pear shape body.
I don't think you do.
Well, it's hidden, buddy. That's why because Renee outside says, "Oh, Rob, man, you're looking good." I said, I don't know what it is, but every single I'm fixing my sideburns now because they look goofy, like popping out of the ear hole there. I've had so many people at church telling me I've lost weight. I've actually gained weight. I'm the heaviest that I've been in a long time right now. I'm at 242.
You do look like you. I remember I told you a couple weeks ago, you lost weight.
No, I'm at 242, man. I think it's like the beard's growing back out, and then I'm wearing looser clothing. Because then at Rotary yesterday, there was someone that took pictures, and I looked, and they put it out on the Facebook, and I was like, ooh, goodness, man, lay off. You're gonna be proud of me. I haven't been to McDonald's in a week.
Hey, I am proud of you.
I may go today though.
No. No.
All right. Well, hey, a lot of you are out there. Let's take a very quick break. When we come back, we're going to wrap it up. I've got a little bit of what's going on today, and we want to talk about that. So we'll stay with it. Here in a moment, we'll wrap up in one segment, and I want to talk about some important events coming up this weekend. Do me a favor. Let me know that you're out there today. You can comment in. You can also text us at 936-339-0139 or comment in on the social media feeds. Good morning, Huntsville. We got about 10 minutes. When we come back, stay with us as we continue on.
This is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terry Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terry apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterry.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terry Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terry Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
Tomorrow's Promise Montessori schools believe in creating spaces where children can learn, grow, and use their imaginations. At any Tomorrow's Promise location, children enjoy the largest playgrounds in town. Tomorrow's Promise Montessori is a fun school where every child learns at their own pace, and mastery of a concept is expected before moving on to the next concept. At Tomorrow's Promise, every child is respected, loved, and nurtured for the unique individual that they are.
Tomorrow's Promise Academy on Veterans Memorial now open. Visit tomorrowspromise.info for more information. Education you can trust.
Are you ready for a better way to bank? Join Walker County Federal Credit Union today. As a member, you'll enjoy low-cost loans, no annual fees, and easy online access. We're not just a credit union. We're a community dedicated to your financial success. Experience friendly service tailored for just you. Why wait? Join us online at walkercountyfcu.com or drop by our location at 1802 Normal Park Drive, Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Since 2010, the Oak Ridge Disciple House has helped men break free from addiction, not with quick fixes, but lasting change through Jesus Christ. They've celebrated 167 graduates at Oak Ridge and 138 more at Interfaith with an 80% success rate. That's compared to just 5% in most secular programs. The fact is, Jesus works. And now, celebrating 15 years, they're building their third house in Tennessee and just launched a women's program, Restoration Ranch in Texas. It's all for God's glory. And here's the heart of it. They never turn anyone away for lack of money. In fact, 95% of families receive scholarships. As one person put it, don't talk about it, be about it. Every penny counts. Donate today at oakridgedisciplehouse.com and help change a life forever. The Oak Ridge Disciple House. Online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. Real recovery, real hope.
Welcome back in. I'm glad I fixed. Is that the one that I fixed?
Yeah, that's it. This is the one.
I love that jam, by the way.
We can keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling for a minute, man. Here we go. Listen to this. You ready? All right. Welcome back, everybody. We are here. Good morning, Huntsville. Rob Hipp here, along with the Mashi. Good to see you today, Josh. Thanks for hanging out with us, man.
Yes, sir. I really enjoy hanging out here at the studio.
Oh, Pastor Jason is out today. He messaged me earlier. Man, we have just had an incredible, I want to highlight something here that's going on at First Baptist. It is Foundation Day for First Baptist, by the way, on a Thankful Thursday. And when I say foundation, we have, that's why you see the FBC logo behind me. We have different sponsors throughout the week that help us to bring this show. And on Thursday, it is First Baptist Church. And man, I'm so happy with our Wednesday Night Live program. If you have a child or youth or even yourself and you don't have anything to do on Wednesday nights, come up here to First Baptist. Maybe you're saying, well, I'm not a Baptist. I don't care. Maybe you're saying, well, I don't go to church. I don't care. We don't care. We want you to come. Just bring your family and come and be a part of it. It is so great. There's great lessons that are taught for children, for youth. And there's also really good stuff for adults as well. Josh, you and your family have been here for quite some time now. And Wednesday night has really became a fun time. I know you enjoy it as well. I mean, what are some of your favorite things about Wednesday night?
I teach sixth graders now, and I really love my sixth graders. They're the best.
Are you still doing junior high too? Like on Sundays?
Yes.
That's awesome, man.
So for my sixth graders, I have only, I think, one of my sixth graders comes to Sunday school. She's really awesome. She's grown a lot. But I really enjoy sixth graders, even though like I get tired at the end of the day because, I mean,
because they're sixth graders.
Yeah. And I'm just an old guy now.
No, you're 19.
Old, young guy.
Yeah.
Or older guy. So it's harder for me to keep up with 10 kids running around, and well, they don't run around actually. Like sometimes they lock in, they do chit chat from time to time.
Do you ever have to tell them like, hey, you guys need to pipe down a little bit?
No, I tell them lock in. Lock in is not the new term.
And do they listen when you say that?
Yeah, for like 5 minutes, and then I have to tell them again.
See, I struggle with that. I struggle with how do you constantly discipline children to tell them it's not okay to be talking right now? And I was doing that last night during the 6 o'clock, whenever we start there in the chapel with the younger children. There's these two boys that kept talking, and I'm the nice guy. I go over and I'm the nice guy. I go over and pat him on the back, and I'm like, all right, guys, y'all need to just quiet down, please. Pay attention. And then 2 seconds later, they're back talking. And so then I'm a little more strict. I go back, hey, guys, didn't I just tell you to quiet down? Yes, sir. All right, well, keep your hands off each other and pay attention. Because, kids are always picking on each other. And then okay, so that lasts for 60 seconds instead of 10 seconds. And then I go back over there. They're doing it again. Guys, didn't I just tell you twice? After the third time, I just gave up. I'm like, whatever, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll use that term. Y'all need to lock in.
Maybe. I've noticed that if you are friendly with them, they'll, or if you treat them like your friend, they'll listen more than be distracted, and they'll lock in.
See, I thought if I treat them like I'm their friend, that they take advantage of that, and they're like, whatever, who cares? This guy's nice.
Well, if you keep some seriousness to it too, like if it's like you're not, I forgot what the term is. If you're not, you can be friendly with them, but not their friend, or the other way around. Like you can be their friend, but not necessarily too friendly, so that they don't take advantage of you. And one of my teachers in high school, his name was Estes Joe, and that was his first time teaching ever. And he came and taught 10th graders. I don't know what he was doing. And we literally took advantage of him because he was so nice. He was so sweet. And we took advantage of him, and we abused the relationship that we have just because he was nice and sweet to us. And so now that's what from him, I learned the lesson not to be too nice, too sweet, but instead have a firm hand, but also care for them and love on them and show them what living for Jesus looks like. And,
yeah, that's good, man. Well, time now is 9:01. We got a few minutes. News today. Well, I don't really have news. Here's today is. Josh has been excited. He woke up this morning and texted me this on WhatsApp. It's National Unicorn Day today. And you forgot to wear your unicorn hat.
Oh, my.
So if you need an excuse to believe in something magical today, Josh, is your day. National, he did not text me. By the way, it's National Name Yourself Day today. Name yourself.
If I could name myself?
Yeah, if you could name yourself, what would your name be?
I really like Josh, but I would want to name myself Benjamin.
Benjamin, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like DJ Thunder.
Oh, like
coming
fake names?
Coming at you from Hello Huntsville. Good morning, Huntsville. It's DJ Thunder. I don't know. I wouldn't change my name. I'm happy with my name.
Really?
I don't think I would change it. I don't know what my name would be. I don't think about that.
Like, you would keep your full name?
Yeah, I'm fine with my name. It's too much effort. At 42, man, it's too much to go back and change all that.
Well,
I wouldn't want to change it.
If you could name yourself, like, starting from birth, would you change it?
Nah.
No,
I'm fine. I'm thankful with my real name is Robin. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm thankful. Yeah. All right. So if you could name yourself today, friends, think about what you would name yourself. I got a story for you real quick. There was a dad that went viral for standing up for his daughter. Shout out to the dad. A lot of attention online. And I saw this across my feed, and then it came in on our prep sheet today. A teacher asked a student to basically prove she was dealing with a personal health issue so she could skip PE. So the dad stepped in. Or this girl said that she was sick. And the teacher was like, you better prove it. Daddy stepped in, and instead of getting angry, he wrote a letter that ended up being hilarious, but also made a serious point. He said he tried to, quote unquote, investigate like the teacher wanted, check the trash cans, check the laundry, but everything was inconclusive. And then he said even buying supplies last minute would only be circumstantial evidence. He wrote all this in a letter, like trying to determine if his daughter was sick or not. And he wrapped it up by basically saying this: can we just trust her word so I don't end up ruining my marriage or getting investigated? The internet has been sharing this, and he stood up for his daughter. The little girl, in fact, had been sick. And so shout out to the dad for going at him and saying, man, quit questioning my daughter. So shout out, Papa. Here's another one, a $4,000 wedding dress. And that's common, unfortunately. I mean, that's the price. I mean, it's ridiculous how expensive these things are.
Wait, to buy or rent?
Not to buy these things.
That is crazy.
Yeah. But here's the thing, too. They also ask for a tip. A bride went to buy her wedding dress. She spent over $4,000. And right as she's checking out, they hand her a screen asking for a tip. And not a small one either. This is like the service industry, but you don't tip for this kind of stuff. You know, when you go out to eat, they hand you the tablet now, and it already has the 10%, 15, 20% is standard. Okay, 20% on a $4,000 wedding dress would have been an $800 tip. And she said she stood there staring at it while the employee watched her decide. She ended up not tipping, but said the whole thing felt awkward and confusing. And I think that's where a lot of people are right now. I think about myself, and I get annoyed when I go out and everywhere demands a tip. Every place I go to Subway, and there's a tip, and I do. And then I feel guilty. I feel extremely guilty when I don't tip, whenever there's a screen that says tip. You feel any of that, Josh? Like when you go out, what are your thoughts on that? Do you think that we're forcing tipping too much? Because in other countries, I've heard it's not even a deal. People don't tip.
I think honestly don't know why there's a tip. Like people say because they get paid like not too much, but like the standard of being paid is like the minimum wage is $7.25, you know? And so they chose to be in that job. And so I don't understand why to tip, but like, I know like it's nice and like it's courtesy to tip, but I think it's absurd. Like you're literally doing your job. Why do you need me to pay you more for what the person already agreed on?
I get it in the service industry because they're actually paid like a service wage, which is like $2.50 an hour. It's not minimum wage. And so in the service industry, like if I go to a restaurant, I'm cool with it because I know that you're not getting the $7.50 minimum. I know you're probably getting less than that. And if I go to a really nice steakhouse, which I can only afford to do like once every 15 years, then I'm going to drop like $100 tip when I go out to a place like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't do that often. I've only did it like twice in my life. But we've went somewhere once, and this was also before children, to where, I mean, the tab for two of us was like $300. And when you're spending that kind of money, then you're expected to tip pretty well also. Now, I'm not doing that anymore. Trust me, after two children, now we're McDonald and we ain't doing that anymore. A survey, though, out, 75% of people are now saying that tipping has gotten out of control. I am one of those 75%. One more story for you today. AI. I always like to talk about AI. AI tries to throw a party and it goes sideways. There's an AI system that tried to organize a real-life tech meetup. All right, check this out. It sent out emails and invited people. It even promoted the event. This thing did it all, and it was all autonomous. But here's the problem that AI has, and it did it with this party. It started to make up stuff. It promised a full catering spread worth over $1,000 that didn't exist. It hyped up sponsors that weren't involved. It made up names of sponsors that didn't exist. And somehow 50 people still showed up to this party. They ended up meeting at a motel with no food. That's kind of funny, man. So there you go. A couple of things real quick. We just came off of Easter. The biggest chocolate Easter egg ever made. How much do you think it weighed, Josh?
Is it in tons?
Oh, now you got, well, yeah, it could be. How many pounds are in a ton? 2,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
More than that?
More than a ton, yeah.
3 tons?
5 tons.
5 tons?
10,000 pound egg. Powdered milk, by the way, was invented on this day. And so there you go.
Powdered milk?
Powdered milk invented on
How do they
this
do
day.
powdered milk?
I have no idea. I don't know. Well, hey, I did want to mention a couple of events here before we wrap up today. Josh and I are kind of like, I feel like I'm in like this law day today. Like it was cool to have Aimee and Renee. That was great. And then I'm just kind of feeling groggy today. I know you're not feeling too well either. We got another young man here at our church that's not feeling good. I think it's just like something in the air this week.
Yeah. I don't know. My allergies kicked in last night after youth. I went to the library for 10 minutes to study. And as soon as I sat down, I was like, I can't do this. I started sneezing and I was like, I'm going home.
There's all the cats out there at the library and the university.
No, there's not a lot of cats anymore.
They're all here. They're all here. They're behind the studio.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Dr. Cole's cats, man, they walk right by us over here. I wave at them. Meow. We talk back and forth. I thought I was going nuts. See, this is the psychology thing, why Josh got out of psychology, because I was in here one day meowing. He's like, what's your deal, dude? He's like, I don't want to be around people like this. And then he changed his whole idea. He's like, I don't want to be a psychologist and be around these goofy people like that guy.
No. Psychology is just hard.
Yeah. There's a lot that you're digging into. I mean, you're really getting into what people are dealing with.
Yeah.
And it's like why I admire so many people that work even in the funeral business. I mean, you go through a lot of things. Like our friends at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, man, they're dealing with things that I never even want to hear about, you know. Well, hey, I do want to mention a couple of quick things before we wrap up. Really important events happening here in Huntsville. You still got time for the Peyton Irwin Foundation, the Pineapple Run. She was in here. Josh, you were here when Deanna was in here on Tuesday, and you actually participated in that event. You were telling us afterwards. I know that that's a really cool event, but it's so much more than just a cool event. It's honoring the legacy of her precious daughter, Peyton. And Peyton lost her life due to somebody texting and driving. And it was a vehicle behind them because that person was on their phone, not paying attention. And so Deanna has taken this tragic event and turned it into a tremendous way to honor her precious daughter with the Peyton Irwin Foundation. And every year they do the Pineapple Run. This is the 7th annual Pineapple Run. You can still sign up online at PeytonIrwinFoundation.org. It will take place at the K Bar Ross Park this year. And if you sign up, you can still get in early. They still have a few swag bags left, which include medals and some other things. And the pickup will be tomorrow over at Huntsville Executive Office Suites, and then race day is on Saturday. I will be out there helping with the start of that. And so please come and support this organization. Money earned from it will go to benefit kids in schools with scholarships. And so it's a really, really great event. And then also on Saturday night, there's the annual Rotary Wine Quest. Last year, they raised over $100,000 for numerous nonprofits here in our community. And so that is still open as well. You can go to RotaryWineQuest.org for more information on how to get your tickets. I believe they're $75 a piece, but another great opportunity to give back to this community. And I'll tease this real quick. I had an opportunity to meet with Tara Burnett at the Hearts Veterans Museum yesterday for about an hour, and we are putting together more of the Hero Field that will be taking place around Veterans Day coming up in November. Really, really excited about this event. The flag sales will go on sale very soon. We are wrapping up a few loose ends on that, but you will be able to purchase a flag in honor of a loved one who has served, who is serving. You will be able to get a flag for a first responder, or maybe just someone in your life who's a hero. And those flags will be put on full display off of I-45 there outside of the Hearts Veterans Museum. So as people drive by, they're going to be able to see those flags. This is a great fundraiser to support Hearts Veterans Museum. It will also help benefit Spirit Radio FM as we bring more programming. One program we're going to bring is called Heroes of Faith, and I'm really looking forward to that. That will be those that have served who will be on and share their faith through our radio station. So we are teasing that. Be on the lookout for information here in the next couple of weeks about how you can start pre-purchasing your flags, and a lot of great things happening here in Huntsville. Also, CASA's having their All Things Kids Expo. That's coming up in a couple of weekends over at the Huntsville Church of Christ. So keep on the lookout for that. And if you haven't already, go to our website at hellohuntsvilletx.com and make sure to subscribe to our newsletter. Well, friends, that will wrap it up. A little bit shorter day today. And again, got started off late. It was not because of Aimee and Renee. I was actually running very late this morning. The little ones, it was one of those hard mornings trying to get them going. But I got them going, and we are here. I'll be back on at 11:30 for lunch break, so make sure to tune in. We'll wrap it up tomorrow. Billy Cawthon, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home with us, and Jack Durish coming in to share some stories. Always fun to have Jack on. Tara Burnett may drop by as well. They've got an event coming up too this weekend that we want to share. So that'll wrap it up as I end every show reminding you this morning we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you. Until next time, good morning and God bless. Have a great day, Huntsville. And Josh, thank you. We'll see you, buddy.
See you.